Welcome back to Interesting Questions. We got a good one. It's the Sphere in Vegas. Um, I've heard just so many crazy like conspiracy theories and stuff about the Sphere in Vegas. It's paying homage to the Illuminati. That was that was a good one. Um, they're like, oh no, it's paying homage to the alien overlords. The alien overlords. That's what it is. It's cost $2.5 billion to make, and because the Illuminati, they'll spare no expense to pay homage to their alien overlords. Um, I'm being facetious, obviously, but yeah, it has like 1.5 billion LEDs on it or something. But I just I thought this is a very interesting subject, and I have very interesting questions about it because those are interesting questions if it's the Illuminati and it's the alien overlords that we're paying homage to. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get to the video right now. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and reduce myself here in this video so we can get the full view, and we'll go from here.
This is the Sphere, Vegas's newest, most ambitious, and most eye-catching attraction to date. And although its exterior is impressive on its own, what lies inside is actually far more interesting than you might think. Let's take a closer look. The city of Las Vegas is famous for its unique and over-the-top architecture. Its resorts and casinos are some of the most iconic structures in the entire world. From the Venetian to the Bellagio and the MGM Grand, everything about Vegas is built around the idea of magnificence and extravagance. And so, the construction of a building as crazy and ridiculous as the Sphere is just another addition to the city's unique skyline. But what exactly is it, and why is it being built? The Sphere is a music and entertainment arena located just a block away from the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. At more than 100 meters tall and with a diameter of 150 meters across, it now holds the world record for being the largest spherical structure in the whole world. This record was previously held by the Avicii Arena in Sweden. Constructing such a behemoth doesn't come cheap. In its entirety, the project is estimated to cost as much as $2.3 billion. This makes it the most expensive
I've actually heard 2.5 billion was the final cost, but really they'll get to that in this video. But yeah, it's the thing looks just crazy, man. It really looks crazy. But let's get back to the video.
entertainment venue in Las Vegas's history. Given its sheer size and almost perfectly spherical shape, construction was no easy feat. The engineering behind this building required lots of complicated math. But don't worry, we won't go into any detail here, although the developers were nice enough to share the formulas on their website. Yeah, right. Whatever any of this means. Since this project was the very first of this scale, it required the use of specialized equipment. That's why one of the largest cranes in the world was transported all the way from Belgium to lift some of the heaviest materials. Funnily enough, the crane itself was so massive that it had to be assembled using another crane over a period of more than 2 weeks. One vital piece that required...
Wait. They imported a crane from Belgium that had to be assembled by another crane. Wow. That's all I gotta say. Wow. That's so a lot was really put into this. Like I said, I said at the beginning, it's a 2.3 billion. I heard around like 2.5 billion. Actually, no, I think I heard like $3.5 billion was ended up overall was ended up. That's what they ended up spending on this. Um, it says 2.3 billion, but I heard that it was around 3.5 billion or 2.5 billion. So that's amazing.
Its special lifting was a steel compression ring that serves as the topmost part of the structure's frame. Although it doesn't look like it, this part alone weighs as much as 2 Boeing 757s. Its deployment would not have been possible without the specialized crane. Once the last final touches have been completed, the sphere will be able to accommodate as much as 18,000 people all at once. But aside from the concerts, the venue is also planned to be used for award shows, product launches, and even esports tournaments. The creators of the sphere are already planning to build a similar structure in London, and eventually plenty more around the world. But one question that many of you might be asking right now is, why build a sphere? Well, the answer is actually fairly straightforward. Because it's Las Vegas, and because they can. From the outside, the structure is unlike any of the other buildings around it, and though it might stick out like a sore thumb in the city's skyline, that's precisely what it wants to be, and what Vegas is known for: over-the-top architecture that catches your eye from miles away.
Yeah, that makes sense. Be loud. Make the structure be loud. Make it stick out. Um, I mean, because there's so many monuments. There's so many things. You got a pyramid. You have so many things in Vegas. You want to stand out because there's so many things going on. You got Caesar's Palace. Hello, Caesar? Caesar's Palace. The Mirage. With their fire pits and waterfalls. There's so many attractions in Vegas. But I mean, I think this object, all in all, is really probably going to dwarf all the other aspects of Vegas. And I think that's an intention to do. But that's a really good idea.
And believe me, its exterior will definitely catch your eye. On the 4th of July, Las Vegas tourists and residents were given a glimpse of the sphere's true form. A total of 1.2 million individual LEDs lit up for the very first time.
So it's 1.2 million. I knew it was something around there, 1.2 or 1.5 million LEDs, which is astounding. That's crazy. How you could fit that many wrap, I guess, around that sphere, that many LEDs. But that's amazing.
In a spectacular display of light and color, the building made itself known to the entirety of Vegas. People on the ground and online were quick to talk about the insane nature of the structure and the engineering work behind it. At almost 56,000 square meters, the structure's exterior display isn't just the single largest LED screen in the world, it's also the largest video-capable screen of any kind. To put this into perspective, the size of this display is more than 60,000 times that of an average 55-inch TV that you probably have at home. With a screen wrapping around the entire structure, the venue can be transformed into absolutely anything you can think of. Spherical objects such as the moon, a basketball, or even a human eye are just some of the things that have already been displayed. Companies are even eyeing...
That's absolutely crazy. No, I mean, I'm blown away because, you can look right here, this eye, that is, the basketball, even the basketball just that looks amazing. It's unbelievable, but human ingenuity, we keep moving forward. We're doing crazy things. I would say we're doing crazy things in a lot of ways, in a good way, but we're also doing crazy things, I guess you could say, in a lot of bad ways too. But I guess hopefully the good will outweigh the bad, and we'll keep doing cool stuff like this.
The possibility of using the display as one giant billboard for advertisements, which is a huge opportunity for both advertisers and the creators of the Sphere. When the project was first announced in 2018, its creators envisioned an experience that would redefine the future of live entertainment. As the entertainment capital of the world, there's no shortage of music venues and arenas in Las Vegas. So in order to stand out, the Sphere had to offer an experience that couldn't be had anywhere else. And they certainly achieved this. For one, the interior will feature a massive wraparound LED screen that follows the dome's curvature. Though it is quite small compared to the behemoth one on the outside, the indoor screen is still impressive on its own. With a total surface area of 15,000 square meters, it will be the largest and highest resolution wraparound display in the whole world. To create the best possible content for this incredible screen, the creators behind the MSG Sphere had to engineer their own unique camera system, called the Big Sky. This system is one of the most powerful in the world, allowing for 18K footage with 120 frames per second. If you're not familiar with these numbers, trust me, this is a...
Whoa. 18K footage. Like, right now, like, no, that blows me away because, it's like I have like a 4K TV right now, and then like they're like, oh, we have 8K TVs, and they're really expensive, an 8K TV is really expensive right now. So they're proposing 18K. That's wow. That's mind-boggling because, like I said, an 8K TV is really expensive right now. I only have a 4K TV, so.
Lot. But not only that, the venue will also be equipped with some of the most advanced and cutting-edge audio technology. It will boast an impressive spatial audio system consisting of more than 160,000 individual speakers. This means that everyone inside will experience the same audio quality. Even someone in the furthest seat from the stage will perfectly hear what's happening. This would also allow for playing multiple languages at once. The person next to you might be listening in Spanish while you are listening in English. The president of the Sphere has even described the audio by saying it'll be headset sound without the headset for every seat in the house. But the experience doesn't stop just with the audio-visual. Some 10,000 of the seats will have haptic technology installed on them. Viewers will physically feel the on-screen experience in real time. In addition, 4D elements such as wind and scent are also present. Creators will be able to create an experience so realistic that fans will start to question their reality, says the Sphere president in a presentation. The technology behind all of this is still pretty much brand new. Because of this, an entire production studio meant to create content just for the venue was opened in 2022. This studio aims to partner with different filmmakers and musicians to create one-of-a-kind experiences for the Las Vegas Sphere and future Sphere.
It makes me wonder in the venue, like, look at that. I just froze right now on the basketball. But it's a crazy concept because imagine, because I think U2, the band U2, which I love, definitely my top 10 greatest bands of all time. Supposedly they're going to premiere here at the Sphere, and which would be quite interesting because it makes you wonder, is the concert inside the Sphere going to be projected somehow outside of the Sphere? Which, in a way, for spectators, that would be really awesome. That they're going to project the concert inside the show outside the Sphere, which is an amazing concept because it'd be the first time that would something like that would ever happen. But that would actually be really cool if that happened. That'd be really interesting.
Although the feedback for this insane building has so far been mostly positive from all over the world, there have been valid criticisms over its construction. Some Las Vegas drivers have raised concern over the sphere being a little too distracting. With its extremely bright lights, some people are worried about the safety of driving around the arena. Because of this, officials have constantly been working with the local government in order to come up with safety regulations. Another criticism is one that's aimed at its future London location. This project has recently gotten approval from the local government to create a similar exterior display with millions of LEDs. However, residents are worried that the building will cause too much light pollution in the area. According to residents, such a bright building could only be possible in a city like Las Vegas, not in a developed urban and residential area, such as Stratford in East London.
Yeah, I agree with that. What they're saying right there. Vegas is the city of lights, 100%. I mean, there's just no city on earth that has the glitz and glamour of Vegas. So I think them trying to put it in a more urban setting could be detrimental in some ways, because Vegas has so many distractions. There's so many things to see in Vegas. There's so many lights, and there's just so many things going on. Yes, the Sphere right now absolutely is going to be the headline of Vegas right now, but over time that might die off, because there's just so many other things going on in Vegas. But yeah, like what they're saying in England, putting it somewhere in like a more urban, or just could be industrial in the background, whatever. But yeah, it could be very distracting to people. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Despite all of this, one thing is certain. The Las Vegas Sphere is an engineering marvel, the likes of which the world has never seen before. Only time will tell if it's going to be a success. What do you think of the Las Vegas Sphere? Let us know in the comments down below.
As I always do, I'll give my final thoughts. The Las Vegas Sphere, I think that is an amazing feat of ingenuity and engineering. It's it looks amazing. It's it kind of shows you, I think, in a way, human engineering, our ingenuity, where we have come. I understand there's concerns with it, but I think a lot of this stuff's going to blow over, because I think it's the future of venues, and you're like the video said, you're going to see a lot of these pop up all over the place. So, yeah, it looks incredible. It's unbelievable in some ways. I can't wait to get to Vegas and see it for myself. But, like I end the video, if you really like this video, smash that like button, subscribe, share it with your friends, your family, share it with whoever, if you enjoyed the video and my commentary on this video. But thank you for joining me. This is interesting questions. Peace.